explain how lifestyle and medical risk factors increase the chance of developing CHD. Okay, it's worth 6 marks. So I've got here potential some headings because I've got lifestyle and medical risk factors. So what I might do is I might lay this out in a slightly different way than usually. Normally I'd have 6 bullet points, and because I've got an explain, I know it's a describe plus, and the describe part here is going to be naming some lifestyle, naming some lifestyle and naming some medical risk factors, and then saying how they're important. So what I might do is I might group them up a little bit. I'll do my 6 bullet points just because I think it's good practice. My first one might be lifestyle factors. And I might just list some here. So these are my describe. So what do I mean by lifestyle factors? Well, they're things like smoking, obesity, lack of exercise. So we're talking about things here that might potentially exercise, alcohol, stress, drugs, things that people do that might be bad for them. So what else have we got? We've got lack of exercise, alcohol, poor diet. There we go, there's quite a lot of things there. Okay, so they're lifestyle factors. Medical risk factors. Medical risk factors. Well, there's going to be things there like high blood pressure, might have high cholesterol, which was mentioned on the page before. Medication, might be diabetes, might be genes or inherited characteristics, age. Okay, so there's quite a few different things on there. What happens now? We've got some. I need to put some links in now. So I've got the describe, but I haven't got the so what. So I can give some examples. So what I can say first of all is sometimes these factors together. Well, we already know they increase the chance of developing CHD, but sometimes one leads to the other. So let's put life cycle factors. Lifestyle, why do I keep saying life cycle? Lifestyle factors often lead to medical risk factors, and vice versa. So if you've got one of these issues, they can actually lead to other things happening. So e.g., so for example, I'm just going to put 3 examples down just to sort of strengthen the point I'm trying to make here. So I've got all these lifestyle factors: smoking, obesity. Well, I know that smoking can lead to higher blood pressure, it can lead to higher cholesterol, and as we saw before, fatty deposits in arteries. Okay, which we know is CHD because it said about that earlier, didn't it? Obesity. Obesity can lead to higher blood pressure, It can also lead to lack of exercise. It can lead to high cholesterol. Stress. And ultimately CHD, so it can lead to that as well. Where else we get to? Lack of exercise. We sort of talked about that briefly there. Let's have a look at, well, that's next on the list. Let's look at that one. Lack of exercise. Lack of exercise can lead to obesity, high blood pressure. So the key bit here is the idea that all these things are linked, and if you get one, quite often they increase the risk of something else happening as well. So high blood pressure, cholesterol, and CHD. Okay. So it feels like we're repeating it quite a bit there, but we've got, if we're thinking of headings, we've got some examples here, and then the linkage here. So I've given one. So how they all connect together, how they link. Okay, but that would be a very straightforward 6-mark question. If you didn't get all the lifestyle factors, that's absolutely fine. You could put lifestyle factors, e.g., and you might want to say what they are. They're caused by how we live, whereas the medical risk factors are things that medically happen to our bodies and can increase the risk of things. Okay, hope that helps.